Ooh, there's a bunch of stuff piled up behind my back on the shelf. JoyToy stuff, but there's one model in particular that I want to showcase as soon as possible. It will be this one, Legio Custodes Dreadnaught.
Oh god, oh man!
A quick disclaimer, I am a chaos-leaning guy, so Adeptus Custodes is not exactly my favorite legion, but I do love me some Dreadnought, so this bad boy right here will be the third one in my possession. The other two being Invictor Warsuit with pilot belonging to the Space Wolves and my favorite Sons of Horus Leviathan Dreadnought with melee loadout, both made by JoyToy. I am planning to compare all three in the end of the video. Hell, maybe I'm even gonna pull out of my asshole one of those tier lists that hipsters love so much, but for now, I'm just gonna focus on a brand new Dreadnought. Knowing it's JoyToy and how well they tend to do their golden paints, I have a feeling, a terrible, gruesome feeling that the paint job is gonna be flat, bland, and monotonous as fuck. I may be wrong though. Turns out I am not. It's bad. We got ourselves a Rogaldorn situation on our hands. Absolutely zero shading, no contrast, complete absence of highlights. A ridiculous problem considering back in the day JoyToy released a gem called Alarus Terminators, also with golden armor and also being part of the Custodes, having supreme paint job. It was the best gold JoyToy ever done. After that, nothing came even close.
Get fucked.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret behind the scenes. Slowly but surely I am learning the art of painting. There's some projects in my head that require this skill, conversions and whatnot. Maybe one day I will demonstrate menagerie of abominations I've created, but it's a topic for another video. Let's see if I can do something about this gold. I am gonna start by applying Leadbelcher to the cooling vents to make them stand out from the rest of the armor and not look so awkward. As a shade, I'll use some delicious Nuln Oil. It works nicely with metallic paints. For gold, Nuln Oil won't cut it. You need something lighter, ideally with reddish, brownish tint. I discovered Fleshshades do really good job with that. In my case, Reikland Fleshshade will be deployed. A generous splash on all golden parts. You want to get the shade in all nooks and crannies.
Oh yeah!
Because of how JoyToy models are painted in China, there might be some messy shade spots. I'm just gonna clean those out with a Q-tip after about 15 minutes of drying. I am almost done. Just 3 more fucking coats of paint. Retributor's armor for all flat surfaces to make the armor shine and offset some of the dullness from the shade I used earlier. Ornaments and bolts I'm gonna hit with Liberator's gold, basically a lighter tone of gold for highlights. I feel emboldened, empowered. For armor edges, I'm gonna use a mix of paint beyond your wildest dreams. A 1-to-1 ratio of Liberator's gold and Runefang steel. As a technique, I'm gonna be using dry brushing. It's when you dip your brush into paint and remove the majority of it by wiping it against, I don't know, a paper tissue, an old sponge, a crusty sock you used to goon. There should only be a little paint left on the bristles and you sorta lightly sweep the surface to create illusion of texture.
And they edge, they're gooners, they're edging.
You gotta trust me on this one. If you follow the recipe I gave you, the results are gonna be fucking amazing. It's also very easy to do, even if you don't have any prior experience. I will put a list of paints I use in the description for those who want to spice up their JoyToy game. The Dreadnought comes with a weapon, a Dread Spear, and emulation of Guardian Spear, designed specifically for Custodian Dreadnoughts. Although design of the spear is really cool and I do love the weapon a lot, it does have same problems with gold as the Dreadnought. Luckily, the surface of gold on the spear is not as big as on the Dreadnought, so it's not that noticeable. You can pimp it out if you want using the method I showed earlier. I personally decided not to bother, and I didn't. How does the model compare to the rest of the boys? The Contemptor is going to be a little bit shorter with total height of 25 centimeters. The other Dreadnoughts are going to be around 30. It's less bulky, it has slimmer, more agile frame, has way better articulation. The price is also a little bit cheaper. Contemptor costs around $110, while these two cost around $150. JoyToy has two versions of this, Contemptor Achillus and its sub-variant Contemptor Galatus. One has two-handed spear, the other one has sword and shield. Besides weapons, they're almost the same. If you've seen one, you've seen them both. I am always highly skeptical about JoyToy's golden figures, but once I fixed the gold, this one became one of my all-time favorites. It doesn't really have any other flaws. It's a well-made, sturdy model with metal joints. I played around with it for quite some time and nothing really broke, and for JoyToy, it's a win. I would in fact recommend buying this one. I gotta admit, painting it was a newfound fun. Maybe one of them days I'm gonna fix Rogel Dorn. For next video, I have a couple of ideas. Maybe I'm gonna do a conversion, maybe I'm gonna do something else. If you guys enjoyed the video, as always, like, subscribe, leave comments what you guys think, and I see you in the next video.